We shouldn't be able to walk through here. There should be so much wild, tangly, overgrown vegetation in here, sedges and rushes and willows. There should be cattails above my head. It should be very, very difficult to stand where I'm standing now. The fact that I can, and that all these trees are 60, 80, 100 years old and there's nothing younger behind them, is an indication of an unhealthy riparian system. That's because the creek is too deep. It's been scoured year on year on year by water flooding in the spring that is not slowed down by beaver dams or tree roots and is acting like a cutting tool that drills this down. So what we need to do to fix this is bring that water table back up. The way you do that is you build those. Those are beaver dam analogs, which is to say beaver dams that people build. They slow water down, they allow it to drop its sediment out, and they keep it in place just a little bit longer, not forever, but they slow that water down. But someday, this frozen water line should be closer to that bank level there, so that when springtime comes, it actually floods all the way out into the floodplain. Floodplain, it's supposed to flood. I mean, it's called a floodplain for a reason, right? And that's just a boon to the prairies and the way things have worked for eons before we got here. But the creek won't fix itself. It can't do that on its own. No beaver or beaver family can do that on its own. Nature has an incredible capacity to do its own rewilding. Sometimes it just needs a little push in the right direction. And by building these beaver dam analogs, by doing this beaver mimicry work, that's exactly what we're doing, is we're expanding the potential habitat for the beaver to move into. They'll do the rest of the work themselves.